Hi everyone, I'm Ryan, a CFP with RI Financial. Today we're discussing how an effective estate plan is essential to ensure your wishes are respected and your loved ones are supported after your passing. Let's explore 7 key considerations to keep in mind when planning for your estate. Estate planning involves more than just writing a will. It's about making comprehensive decisions regarding your assets, liabilities, healthcare, and legacy. Here are some critical factors to consider. First, let's talk about writing a will. Your will is the cornerstone of your estate plan. It outlines how you want your assets distributed and who will care for your minor children if applicable. Without a will, provincial laws will dictate how your assets will be divided, which might not align with your wishes and can cause conflict amongst family members. Next, consider appointing an executor. This person will manage your estate, distribute assets according to your will, and pay off debts. Choose someone you trust, someone that is local and is capable of handling these responsibilities. Having more than one executor can lead to conflict between the two, and this can cause delays in the probate process. Instead, name one executor and then provide a backup executor in the event the first one doesn't pan out. Keep in mind that compensation received by the executor for managing your estate is considered taxable income and they must report it to the CRA. It may be possible to structure your will in a way that the estate trustee receives a gift rather than direct compensation, potentially avoiding the taxation of these funds. Powers of attorney are also crucial. These legal documents allow you to appoint someone to make financial and or healthcare decisions on your behalf if you become incapacitated. There are two main types. A power of attorney for property, so an individual who can manage your finances, pay your bills, that sort of thing, as well as a power of attorney for personal care, so someone to look after your health care, housing, food, and things of that nature. Also consider a living will which addresses your wishes for end-of-life medical care and is separate from your POA for personal care. Another important consideration is tax planning. Estate taxes can significantly reduce the value of your estate. Strategies like gifting assets during your lifetime to reduce its taxable value, setting up trusts, making charitable donations to reduce taxable income, spousal rollovers for registered plans to defer taxation, and just even choosing the right investments can help minimize the tax burden on your heirs. Speaking of trusts, they can be an incredibly effective planning tool. Trusts allow you to control how and when assets will be distributed. They can also help reduce taxes and protect your estate from creditors. Trusts are also very useful for corporations who perhaps want to implement an estate freeze, which entails selling your common shares to a family member in exchange for preferred shares. After that freeze takes place, growth in the value of those original assets will accrue to the benefit of those receiving family members. There are a variety of different trusts, and they often are quite costly to set up and administer, so consult with a professional to determine what works best for your situation. Insurance is another key element. Life insurance can provide liquidity to pay off estate taxes, probate fees, and end of life expenses like funeral costs. One scenario is where an estate doesn't roll over to a surviving spouse. Perhaps there isn't one. As a result, the family could be left with a hefty estate bill and not have the liquidity or the funds to pay it off. If your estate liabilities are left unpaid, the CRA will charge compounding daily interest. In this situation, insurance would provide a prompt death benefit to the named beneficiary, and then they could use those proceeds to pay off any potential debts and alleviate that stress while they're grieving. Don't forget about updating beneficiaries. Ensure your registered plans like RSPs, TFSAs, RIFs, and even the life insurance policies that you might have the correct beneficiaries named. This simple step will allow those assets to bypass your estate and go directly to the hands of the beneficiaries. Otherwise, if there are no beneficiaries, or perhaps your estate is the named beneficiary, those assets will be included in the total value of your estate and incur taxes and probate fees, which vary by province. Also consider joint ownership. By holding property jointly with rights of survivorship, assets can pass directly to the surviving owner without going through probate. This would apply to assets like homes, bank accounts, and non-registered accounts. Lastly, consider your digital legacy. With much of our lives online, it's essential to have a plan for your digital assets. Make a list of your online accounts, your passwords, and specify how you want these to be managed. Store this information in a black binder, perhaps, or through an app like 1Password, where the surviving individual will have access to that information. As you can see, estate planning can seem overwhelming, but taking these steps ensures that your wishes are honored and your loved ones are cared for. It's wise to consult a certified financial planner and an estate lawyer to create a comprehensive plan that's tailored to your needs. If you found this video helpful, please like, please subscribe, and share it with someone who may benefit. If you have any questions or need more information, please leave a comment below and we'll chat soon.